Juan Soto has spoken out about his upcoming free agency, and to be honest with you, the Padres have a golden opportunity to get their revenge on the Los Angeles Dodgers and bolster their roster ahead of next season. So we'll break that down and much more on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Welcome in, everybody, to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and welcome in, Padre fans. It's been a while since I've made a video on San Diego, which was my de facto team for the Major League Baseball playoffs, but unfortunately, they fell short to the Los Angeles Dodgers, and now I'm seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter saying that San Diego Padres were the closest team to LA, having witnessed that World Series. It wasn't really much of a contest between the Yankees and the Dodgers, but let's get straight into the video right now. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. But Juan Soto was asked if he expects the Mets to go after him in free agency. I don't know what the teams that are going to come after me. Definitely, I'll be open to this in every single team. I don't have any doors closed. I'm going to be available for all 30 teams. Now, we all know that maybe it didn't end too well between the Padres and Juan Soto, but he's clearly showing the willingness to go back there and to entertain any offer from any franchise. So if the Padres are serious, if they want to offer him a substantial amount of money, why not? Why not bring him back? Because they were missing a little bit of offense last year. They were. And it's unfortunate to say, but maybe they just didn't have the correct pieces to beat the Dodgers. They were close. They were close, and then they just fell apart. But getting Juan Soto back, on top of the additions of Michael King and Kyle Higashioka, I think that would be an absolute fleece for the San Diego Padres. And maybe this has been in the talks the entire time. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. But the fact that Juan Soto said this, that he's open to signing with all 30 teams, I think that is great for the San Diego Padres and for pretty much any team around Major League Baseball that is willing to open up their checkbooks. So the Padres have been very willing to spend money in the past few off seasons. We know that they gave Manny Machado a ton of money, and now he's the all-time leader in home runs in franchise history. They gave Fernando Tatis Jr. a big contract. They gave Xander Bogaerts a big contract, which hasn't really worked out thus far, but the proof is in the pudding. They are spending money, and they are not shy in doing so. And I would not be shocked if Juan Soto decides to come back if the Padres offer is as competitive as some of the others that we're going to see around Major League Baseball. Now, Juan Soto on if it'll be tough to leave the Yankees. Leaving any place that is a winning team is always hard. This place was really special. It's been a blast for me. I've been really happy. This was a really special group. Now, Juan Soto saying this kind of seems like a bit of a goodbye to Yankee Nation, and the fact that he was embracing Yankee Stadium and kind of was the last one to leave the dugout as the Dodgers were celebrating on the field. That to me looked like a goodbye. It didn't look like I'll see you again in 6 months. It looked like it's been real Yankee fans. I'm going to go test free agency. If you don't have the best offer, then so be it. I don't think Juan Soto cares about the history of the Yankees. He's already got a ring. And this is Giancarlo Stanton's advice on Juan Soto. I've never been in it. Just stay with us. That's easier said than done. And then Jared Carrabis, a Red Sox reporter, trading for Juan Soto and having him in the Bronx for a year will give the Yankees zero advantage in free agency. He don't care about you or your history. He will go where he's paid the most money, period. Now, I think that's true as well. He's got his ring. He's been one of the most successful big leaguers in the first few years of his career, and he's finally going to get that big payday. He's been getting paid a lot of money lately, but he's going to get that 10 plus year contract, 550 to 600 million dollars. It's going to be hefty. And the Padres have that kind of money. They're able to spend it, and I think they will. I think they're going to make a serious run at Juan Soto. I don't know if he's going to go back there. Obviously, he was traded away, so maybe that's in the back of his mind when entertaining an offer from San Diego. But I would not rule it out. I would not rule it out. And it should have been the Padres playing in the World Series. And it should have been the Padres lifting the World Series trophy. It really should have been. They were the better team. They just collapsed towards the end of that series. And It's the unfortunate reality. It ultimately wasn't meant to be, but they had the Dodgers on the ropes. They were one game away. The Dodgers were facing elimination in back to back games against the San Diego Padres, and no other team came even remotely close to beating the Dodgers in a series. So I look at that and I look at the landscape of the rest of Major League Baseball. The Padres are the closest team to them right now. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So getting Juan Soto back, bringing him back to San Diego, I think that is a legit possibility. And the fact that he lost to the Dodgers, I wouldn't say that it rules them out, but maybe the fact that they spent $1.4 billion in the offseason, that might rule them out of the Juan Soto sweepstakes. I understand that they want to spend money and they want to be the absolute best franchise in Major League Baseball. I get all that. But it comes to a point where they won the World Series fairly easily without Juan Soto. So I doubt that they're going to add an extra 600 million to that 1.4 billion that they spent in the previous offseason on Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Teoscar Hernandez. The list goes on and on and on. Now, they might lose Jack Flaherty, but they're getting Shohei Ohtani back in their rotation. So they're going to be an even better team next year, which is why I implore the San Diego front office and AJ Preller to go out there and make this deal happen. He's open to it. He said it. And maybe that's just a Boris client saying Boris type things. But the fact that he's open to signing with any single team that is going to put in a competitive offer, I think that in itself is a reason for the Padres to go out and chase this guy. Try to get him back in San Diego and beat the Dodgers. Beat the living crap out of them. Enough. Enough of San Diego playing little brother here. They are just as good, if not better. They just choked when it mattered, which is something that the Dodgers have done a lot in years past. And I feel like they're right around the corner. They are right there. It's there for the taking. The Padres are the second best team in baseball, and they're just a notch below Los Angeles. Getting Juan Soto, I think, puts them over the top. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see Juan Soto go back to San Diego? And do you think it's a real possibility? Let me know down below. Thanks, guys, for making it this far. That'll wrap it up. But also, thank you to Baseball Town for sponsoring this video. Would not be possible without them. So check them out today. They're your one-stop shop for everything that you need baseball or softball related, whether it's cleats, gloves, batting gloves, bats. They got you covered. The best equipment at the most competitive prices. They got 3 locations in Canada. And if you're not close to there, which if you're watching this video, you probably aren't, go check out their website, baseballtown.ca. You get $10 off your first order and free shipping on everything over $99. So check them out today, and I will see you all next week. Go Padres.